Welcome to Cook's Rod Shop. We haven't posted in a few weeks, so we figured we'd give you a little rundown what the heck has been going on in the shop. So we're going to run through a few of the projects that's been going on out here. For number one, we went on a trip with the 52 truck and our vintage camper, and we ended up tearing up some tires, pulling it. The suspension went and bottomed out on some rough roads. We haven't had that problem so far, but we're going to fix the issue. So the one thing I would tell anyone is a $15 bumper could have saved a $500 tire. So don't skip a step, which I did. So right now we got the lift on the back of the truck, and we're going to get some rubber bumpers put in there. So that's why you see the lift on the back holding the body up. The suspension's out. Was going to put stiffer springs in, but I talked to them and they do not believe the springs need to be stiffer. They believe there's plenty of spring there, just adjust them out. And so we're going to adjust them out and put bumpers in there, so just in case we hit a rough road. When I made the truck up, they recommend 3 inches of clearance, and we have the 3 inches of clearance, and we just hit that rough roads that it took a tire out. Another project that we have going on right now is the 57 wagon. We are ordering rims and tires for it. The rims are on the way, the tires are not yet. And I will kind of show you the difference on when you mini tub something or you leave it stock. So we will go ahead and show you the difference between that. Right there is the factory tire that I got the car with. I shouldn't say factory, but that is the tire size that was underneath the car. Was not planning on mini tubbing it, but when I found out I had to cut everything out of the car anyway, it made it worth mini tubbing. And now let me show you the difference between what you could have with the factory wheel wells and now that I mini tubbed it. Here's the other side. Okay, now that is what we're going to go with underneath the car. Little hard to tell exactly the difference, but trust me, there's about, I'm guessing 4 to 5 inches difference between one side and the other. That is really going to make it look nicer when it gets done. Can't wait for the rims to show up. Okay, the 57, we're really waiting on a lot of parts for it, but things are moving forward around here in the last, I think it's been 2 weeks since we've actually posted. But something else we've been working on is we have the run stand. It's moving along, got gauges installed, tack is installed, alternator bracket is installed. The heads are being worked on yet. The heads that I actually had for the motor, we found out needed a lot more work than what we wanted to put into them, and we ended up with some mock-up heads that were sitting on the car that was in better shape than the heads I was going to use. So the machine shop's actually putting together the set of heads right as we speak. So soon, guys, we will be getting this finished up and the heads will be on there and we'll be starting this motor. Behind it is the transmission for the 69 El Camino. It has went to blast. We got it all cleaned up and we got motor mounts in for that car. Motor and tranny is going to be getting dropped into that frame soon. So that just came back today. So like I said, even though you guys aren't seeing much, there's a whole lot going on in the shop. We'll walk around here and you can see the shop's a disaster, but a lot of projects going on. Mini bike, we got the axle. Well, this is the axles right here, but the axles being made, we're having parts machine to get that together. So definitely getting further along. I wish I had the parts sitting out here for it, but this is moving along. We got the parts here, it just kind of scattered. So we do have some more done to that. And then you come over here and we have some rims made for another project that we have going on. And I got to TIG weld it up. Helmet was giving me some fits, so I gotta get some batteries for that and get that welded up and finished up. So that project is going on. And then we have for the 57 wagon, the back door. And I believe you guys might have seen some of it, but you can show them the rust on the original back door. And instead of trying to fix something that, in my opinion, is not fixable, we ended up finding one at the swap meet. And we will go over to the paint booth and kind of show you what's going on in there, because the paint booth is full of parts that we've been getting prepped. So, okay, this is my booth. We have the bumpers paint in epoxy. That's going to be going on the car soon so we can get the front clip put on. Most of that over there is the front bumper. We got a separate project here of a vintage fan, so guys, there's always something going on in here. Some more vintage wheels that is going on for another project in here, that those are ready to go out. And the door for the 57 is been sandblasted and is into epoxy, and you can see this door is in really good shape. That's the way to get them. I do got to fix a couple little tiny spots on it right over in this area, but I'd much rather deal with that than what you've seen on the other door. The other door is pretty much junk. So, guys, I just wanted to say things are always going on in the shop, and as we get further in, we definitely will be putting videos out. But right now, you can see a lot of sandblasting and putting stuff in epoxy. Not a whole lot to show, but we definitely want the followers to keep up with what's going on in the shop. So please like, comment, and subscribe.